Hey guys, welcome to I Am So Super Single. This reading is intended for those of you that have not been interacting with anyone and, you're just super single. I know I still have my nosies that come on here though, but hopefully it resonates. So let's go ahead and focus. It's an 8-card spread. We'll start off focusing on why you are currently single. Again, Happy New Year. All right, next we'll focus on who is coming towards you. Uh-oh, something fell out. I'm going to leave it out. Well, let me look at it. Ooh, the sun tried to fall out, so that may also be some clue. That's one of my soulmate cards, so definitely a soulmate. Kindred spirit. Best friend type. All right, let's see when this person is coming forward. All right, and then we'll ask for advice. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so you're currently single because we have the Three of Wands and the Magician. Okay, so I feel like first off, there's a form of mind games being played. I feel like the reason you're single, it could be due to being indirect, wearing a mask, maybe pretending like you're not interested in love when you really are, is some form of an illusion that is being projected. So this could be some sort of illusion that you are projecting to people. It could be the illusion of a love interest. Maybe someone wants to come forward, but they're playing mind games, or they're being indirect. So, I feel like there may be a need to be honest about what it is that you want. Now, it also looks like something's happening where maybe part of the reason too could be because you're trying to manifest something and just waiting to see if your manifestation is going to come in. Some of you might specifically know someone, the person that you want, and maybe you're trying to channel that person or bring them towards you. I really feel like people are communicating in ways that are clever but indirect, and just trying to wait and see, like, okay, did they let me stand back and see if they're going to catch on? Let me see if they're going to approach me now. Let me see if I drop a hint here or there, if they'll pick it up. So, I just kind of feel like it just needs to be more honesty, more direct communication. The communication right now is coming off a little jumbled or tangled. It also could be that there is someone already in your energy field. And like I said, it's like you wouldn't really know because they are wearing a mask. They aren't being real. Let's say, for instance, you've got some followers And, you know, one or some of the followers are that person, and they're just watching you and observing you, but they haven't said or done anything. So, and you've been interacting with this person. Maybe, you know, you guys comment on each other's posts and memes and things of that sort, but it's really them. I mean, it's really someone else, but they're just pretending to be someone else. Now, I also was picking up that someone is also just trying to deflect. I don't know. I feel like maybe someone's trying to throw you off, or you keep trying to throw someone off. But it's basically the same thing, just not really being honest. I'm seeing something about a distraction, though. You also could have a lot of distractions around you, or you are trying to keep yourself distracted with other things instead of just really focusing on your love life or really focusing on what you want. And not saying that, you know, you shouldn't, you know, focus on other things when you're single. It's just more so that maybe you're not being honest with yourself. It's like, if you really want to get out there, then, you know, go ahead and test the waters. Or stop saying that you don't want anybody when you do. So, you know, just certain things like that could be going on. Something else I was picking up. I'm getting a name that also may start with an H for someone. I was getting like an H or a silent J. It seems like it is like a Latin name. Okay, I'm gonna move on because it's something that's trying to come through, but it's like, it is like a deflection or a distraction, like something's being scrambled here. All right, so let me go on and see who is coming towards you. We have the Hermit and the Moon. All right, so this person is a loner. This is someone who also has an old soul. Someone who might be mature beyond their years, or at least maybe they were as a child. Like, this is someone who was always acting grown or hanging around adults, and just really not fast per se, but just like mature. Always thinking about things that are beyond the surface, you know. This person may be very spiritual. I feel like this person is psychic, intuitive. They're a researcher. This person may be heavily into astrology, or any type of occult. This is someone who's also maybe borderline paranoid. But that's because, you know, what that saying about there's a borderline or a thin line between genius and insanity. I kind of get like that's what's going on. Somebody is a genius, but they're also a little insane, a little paranoid, a little torn between realities. This person is, you might feel like if you're talking to them, it's like, what's wrong with this person? Are they okay? And it's just like the things that they're talking about are so, you know, unusual that you might feel like, okay, I'm going to back away for a minute. You know, like to the norm. I personally like weirdos, but I feel like, you know, to the norm, if this person was to try to have a conversation about what they're really thinking, people would be like, lock them up or lock her up, you know. So something's going on where this person is very, very, a very deep thinker, and they're always thinking about space and outer worldly things. Now, not only astrology, but this person might like to study astronomy. So they're a researcher. They have like a scientific mind, but it's also kind of spiritual too. They might be into a lot of metaphysical things. I'm getting something about an inventor. I feel like maybe this person has even patented some things, or they're always inventing things, that they have something, a lot of ideas that they are trying to develop or establish. I feel like this person just has one foot in reality and the other foot somewhere else. I feel too like the two of you, when you come together, they are going to enhance your spiritual gifts. There will be times where you are picking up their energy and confusing it for yours. So there's going to be a telepathic and empathic bond. It's like you guys can feel what the other is feeling and also kind of pick up on the other's thoughts. Like, I want to say you can read each other's minds, but of course, it's not to the point where I know what you're thinking, but it kind of seems like that. Like, you know, you go to pick up the phone to call them and they're already calling you. You guys might be saying the same thing at the same time. You might be sitting thinking something, but the other person says it out loud. So you guys almost kind of work like twins. I do feel that this person also is on a path of self-discovery. I feel that you are going to be a reflection of their emotional traumas. So, but you're going to feel it too. You guys bring it out of each other. This is one of my cards that also indicates that shadow work is needed, because whatever the things that you try to bury in your subconscious, they project it. And so, you know, if you try to run away or avoid it, you have to at some point stop and just confront this energy, because it indicates that you're maybe running from something. This person is very, very sensitive, very emotional. They may have a tendency of just going off the deep end or maintaining some sort of emotional balance. There's heavy mood swings going on. Their sign could literally be a Virgo or a Pisces, or maybe they have that in their chart. But yeah, this person's, they're always researching, always looking for more information. I feel like they're very curious about life, very curious about nature. They are also someone who likes to observe people's, they like to know how people tick. So it's almost like someone who's also like a psychologist. They're interested in the psyche of people. Like, why you think that? What are you thinking about? What makes you feel that way? They're very curious, very inquisitive. I almost feel too like this person could be into microbiology or chemistry. And also, what is that? Whatever it is when you like study insects, the nature of insects and the nature of animals. And is that like anthropology or something? Like, I feel like someone is like deep into all the wonders of the universe. Like, this is a deep thinker. This is too why this person is kind of hermity, because they can go off on a tangent looking for information. They can become very obsessive once they're curious about something and they can't break it. So there might be times where this person just disappears and you're like, where'd you go? What are you doing? Haven't heard from you in a few days. And it's because they've been engrossed in something that got their curiosity. They're like really eating up some sort of information or knowledge. So this person's highly intellectual. I also still feel like this plays a role, even though who they are supposed to be here. I feel like this also is talking about this person. And I feel like this person is just very intellectual and curious. They've got a long but short attention span. They can become easily distracted if they're bored. The minute they're bored, their attention goes somewhere else. But if they're being mentally stimulated, then they can stay focused on that one thing for a very long time. Yeah. All right, so let's see when this person is coming. We have Four of Swords and Knight of Wands. So, it depends on when this person is ready to take action, or when maybe your soul feels like it's really ready for this person to enter, is when they'll enter. So subconsciously, you might not really be ready. It looks like you are still being prepared, like mentally prepared to deal with the person that is coming towards you. I feel like this person is going to be very fiery. There's going to be a lot of chemistry. But it also is indicating that something takes courage. So whoever is coming towards you, maybe they are shy. Maybe they're just not quite ready themselves. And the minute they are ready to pursue, they will. So the when really depends. I feel like it's not really a set time, because this person, it depends on when this person is ready to pursue or take action. I still say it could be within 4 weeks to 4 months. It also may happen around springtime. I feel like maybe at the latest, Aries season. But it does look like you need to be ready. You need to be mentally ready for this energy that's coming towards you. The minute you are mentally ready to enter a relationship, and your subconscious will know, I just kind of feel like that doorway is going to open. And this person also might rush in. It might start happening really quickly, because this might be the type of relationship that is not slow paced. It's like the minute they enter, it's like everything just starts taking off really quick. We're in a relationship, we're talking children, we're talking moving in, we're talking about the future. And it's almost like a build up. And this is like the climax of your story. So it's like the things that have been going on for the time that you've been single, it's all been something playing out and building up. And it's like, okay, now you're ready. And then it just comes in just really fast. It also seems that the timing may have to do with the minute you are able to take a break, a breather, or a rest, the minute you have some free time. So I don't know if your life is a little chaotic or hectic right now, but the minute you have some time to let someone into your life, that will be the case. And it also looks like you're going to have some sort of dreams or premonitions before it happens. So either way, you need to be ready. It's like, get ready, because something's coming. Something has only been a time out or a pause. Yeah. All right, so advice, we have 5 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles. So you had lost faith, you had given up, you've been suffering in silence, and finally the 6 of Pentacles is you getting, you know, that other pentacle so that things will be balanced out. You're going to get what you want. Something is, like I said, like a progression. We go from the 5 to the 6. So I feel like whatever you felt like you were lacking, you know, Spirit is going to give that to you. Something also will be confirmed. There is also a need for you to make sure that you are being fair in decisions that you make in love. Be fair when you are in a relationship. Make sure that you are putting in whatever they're putting in. If you miss this person, if there's an issue in a relationship, you can't let pride get in the way. You have to share what your issues are with your partner. So there has to be a willingness to give and take. There needs to be a mutual, it needs to be a mutual give and take or a mutual reception between the two of you. I feel like something will be balanced out, though. This also indicates that whoever's coming towards you, this is like a soul contract. It looks like there's going to be some sort of negotiation of terms, like people are negotiating what they need in order to make something work. You also may be looking at things from a practical standpoint than just your heart, or you're learning how to view things from, you know, your heart and logic. You also are needing to forgive. There needs to be forgiveness. I don't know if you need to forgive someone specifically or just forgive yourself, or forgive the people, even if they're not around, even if no one ever offered you an apology for the wrongs that they've done. There may be a need for you to just kind of let it go and take it as a lesson and understand that, you know, there's ups and downs. People come in and out of your life. Just view something from a different perspective and let it go instead of holding on to the disappointments, holding on to the people that wronged you. You don't have to wait for someone to apologize. You can just, I wish I could explain it better, because it's like, I know how I do. Like, I don't really hold grudges. I get pissed. I might be upset with someone, but at the end of the day, it's like, I'm not going to let my anger for them consume me. That's taking too much of my energy. So it's kind of like, that's how I naturally think, but I know everybody doesn't think like that. I'm more of a person that is forgiving, not for that person, but for my soul, so that I can move forward. It's like, it's no point in me just holding on to this. It's weighing me down. So I feel like once you release whatever anger, guilt, frustration that you had with your past relationships, just let it go so that you can, you know, move forward. Now, something also looks like you might, like I was saying, you have to be ready for this relationship. I feel like something's going on where right now you are paying off other karmic debts. Even if it is like your finances, like getting your finances in balance, getting your health back in check. Like, those are some things that you're needing to get into balance while you're waiting for love. All right, let me look at the Magician. I wasn't trying to go there, but I heard Magnum for somebody. I'm talking about Magnum in size. All right, so I have the Fool so far and Justice. There needs to be a need to just kind of let go. Okay, so someone is pretending like they don't care. Someone's pretending like they don't care, and that's not really true. I do feel like someone is putting on an act, putting on airs. It's a performance. It's not real. What you see before you is not real. Ooh, I'm seeing somebody also reading your cards. Somebody can see right through you, or you can see right through somebody. It's like, I can see right through that. Like, just stop it already. Someone is pretending to ignore you, but they're still thinking about you or paying attention. They're just pretending like they aren't. I do feel like someone's also coming off as detached because they're hurting. Someone's defense mechanism is to act a fool. They just show out, act out a character. Someone also keeps threatening suicide or is having suicidal thoughts. So I don't know if that's you. Please take care of yourself if that's you. Or if it's the person that is coming towards you. And yes, someone has been trying to play mind games or distract you, or they're trying to get your attention in ways that are clever. Someone also may just be making excuses, finding ways to talk to you, but they just don't really know what to say or how you're going to react. Or you could be doing this. And I do get that whoever is coming towards you, you guys are both, you're both kind of mirroring each other. You're both pretending. You're both being fake. Like you don't care. Like you're not thinking about them. There is an attraction there. I also feel like someone is doing attraction spells or spell work. And someone, I feel like it is working, but at the same time, someone is being resistant. Somebody might feel like they're like, I feel like you're trying to make me come to you, and I'm not doing that. So it's like trying to cut someone off. I'm not going to lie. One day I had a weird headache, and it almost felt like somebody was reading my mind or trying to tell me what to do with their mind. I know that sounds weird, but I really felt that. You might kind of feel that way too. It does look like somebody is trying to find clever ways to get you to approach them or pursue them. Somebody's also been staring at the moon a lot. Or doing some sort of moon rituals. Yeah, for some of you, definitely could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It is someone who's very intuitive, very psychic. This person might be good at dream interpretation. The things that they say are coded. I feel like this person is always sending out coded messages, whether it is through poetry or song. They're kind of like an entertainer. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're, you know, like a famous person, but they're entertaining. They're musical. Now, something looks too like the person that's coming towards you. I do feel like something looks like a bat signal or SOS. They're like sending smoke signals. Someone is trying to get your attention, but the way they're doing it is a little distracting, or it's still a little confusing what they're doing. It's kind of passive. In their mind, maybe they're really doing something, but I feel like what they're putting across is like still confusing or misinterpreted. They also like to speak in dreams. They like to speak to you in dreams. They like being indirect. They like being mysterious. Something about them is very chaotic. They're emotionally chaotic. They have probably also a lot of options, but I feel like they're focusing on you. They're very dreamy. They have a big imagination. They might be a writer. I do feel like they are wounded. They're wounded, and I almost feel like somebody is like howling at the moon. This is someone who has a very strong exterior. So you wouldn't think that this person is wounded or hurts, but they do. I do feel like someone's been crying out for attention or for love, maybe even crying out at the universe and just really trying to bring or attract love in their life. I feel like this person really wants a relationship, but they're also confused. There's a mystery about this person too. They have a lot of secrets, and they also have a lot of trust issues. I feel like they also have a hard time finding people that they can trust. Yeah, so I feel like they'll come forward once healing has been done, once someone feels back balanced emotionally, physically, spiritually. I feel too like maybe there needs to be some sort of a compromise. I don't know what this compromise is. I feel like a friendship also needs to be repaired. And also, someone may be trying to play matchmaker. It's possible that someone's going to introduce you to this person, or you're meeting this person through a third party. Yeah, I feel like something's bringing you guys together. I feel like it's a literal person. It could be spirit bringing two people together. But I feel like someone is really trying to play matchmaker. Like they're like, no, you should meet this person. You need to talk to this person. Even if it's not for something romantic, maybe you think you're meeting someone for business, or because they have some sort of information that will be valuable to you. And so it's just like, I was just introducing you to them because you needed this, and it turns out that that's the person. It does look like your desires are manifesting. Eventually, the two of you will be connecting or coming together. For some of you, this does seem like someone from like your past, but if it's not someone that you're already familiar with, and when I say past, it doesn't necessarily have to mean ex. It might just be someone that you used to talk to, or maybe it's a friend, an old friend, or someone that you just know. You know that you've seen this person before, or you've talked to this person before. But if it's not someone that you're familiar with, it just feels like it. It just feels like you've already known each other. And that's because, yes, you have known each other in a previous life. And it looks like you guys are finding each other. But yeah, this person needs to be ready to come forward. I almost feel like maybe this person's waiting for a green light, or waiting for the okay. It does look like it's going to be a mutual attraction. Someone maybe wants to be forgiven, or they feel like they owe you an explanation. I feel like somebody is sorry about something. Okay, so Six of Pentacles is indicating too that, yeah, there's a need for you to get ready to deal with a past issue. So maybe there's a need to forgive, or return a call. So it's possible that someone called you and you never called them back. Maybe there was a missed call, missed opportunity. Whatever this missed opportunity was, it looks like it's going to resurface, and this time you're responding. This time you're going to acknowledge someone's efforts. Yeah, so there is going to be forgiveness if there was a need to forgive. I feel like whatever you've also been procrastinating on. The minute you start taking care of putting work into whatever you put on the back burner, that's also when this love interest will come into the picture. I feel like someone has had a lot of time to think and put things into perspective. The minute both, and the universe knows when the both of you are in alignment with each other, when you're both vibrating on the same frequency, that is when you guys will meet. Right now, something's off. And not necessarily, you know, in a bad way. It's just that someone is tying up loose ends with their past, whether it's you or the person coming towards you. But the minute everything is back in alignment, they're going to come back because you guys will both be on the same frequency. You know, right now, maybe two people have been on different paths. Yeah, so I am getting something about return that their call, or return the favor, return their response, whatever it is. Someone felt ignored or will feel ignored at first. Yeah. So those are basically all the messages. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else that I haven't left out. Yeah. I do feel like something's outside of your window. I don't know what. I feel like you're being asked to come look out the window for some reason. I don't know what's in the sky. I don't know what's on the ground. I don't know if there's a package for you, if someone sent something to you, but I'm getting something about look outside the window. And maybe that's why some of you have been looking at the moon a lot. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's a sign from the universe. I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it right there. Hopefully those messages do resonate, though. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Sending you love and grace.